Brothers, welcome back to another video. I'm super excited for you guys because today we're going to be touching on something that's super important for you guys as men. And what we're going to be touching on is going to be specifically when it comes to dating, the problem that you guys will definitely run into 9 out of 10 times. And that's going to be a little bit more of why people end up settling. And I don't want that to be you guys. So we're going to touch on settling. As always, be sure to check out the school community. I'm really dedicating a lot of effort. Nah, forget that.
Sarah, that sounds good.
Yeah?
That sounds really good.
No. I don't really like talking about what I'm doing. I'm just gonna just do it.
Why not? You need to sell yourself. You need to sell the community. You're supposed to make it sound appealing.
Yeah. I'll sell the dream. Brothers, welcome back to another video. Today, I am going to really rip a band-aid off. We're going to be touching on something that you guys really need to know. And that's something that touches Christian men and makes them fall or makes them not be as great as they can be. And the topic we're touching on today is settling. So brothers, as always, be sure to tap in with the school community. I have a few spots available for the people I'm letting in, and I want you guys to understand, once those free spots run out, it will turn into a paid community. So if you guys do want to get free access, be sure to tap in, and then keep in mind, once it becomes a paid community, you can still tap in, but once it gets too full, I'm gonna end up having a little lid on it. So brothers, be sure to tap with the school community, link below. That's where you can have access on the live streams, ask me questions, you know what I'm saying, and really hop on the calls once I really get those things set up. But guys, let's touch on settling today. So you need to understand something. When you settle, it means that you're saying right now is good enough. If you are alive and you do want to continue getting better, saying right now is good enough will not be the mindset that will help you out. It's not something you want to apply with dating. And what I really want to let you guys know is when you see the people that have settled when it comes to dating, they end up getting worse because in life, you don't really stand still. When you think you stand still, life keeps moving forward, so you only get further behind. I'm going to say that a little slower. When you think you're standing still, life only moves forward, so you are getting further behind. And it makes sense that you notice people that have settled end up gaining all this weight. I'm saying like a crazy amount of weight, and then they just end up just getting worse and worse and worse, and they just stay there. It's not even like a comeback. It's just like, that's just kind of how it is. You see them, they used to be in good shape. Now you see them, they're just like terrible shape, and that's just where they're living now. And that's what settling does. So you guys need to understand that when it comes to dating, the goal of dating is we're dating to marry. That's the name of this community. You guys are here for godly wives. That's what your goals are. That's where your eyes are. So when it comes to what we're really wanting to do, what I want you guys to understand is this. You must make sure that you're really going for someone who's aligned with your purpose. Because that is the easiest way to settle, is to go for someone that's not aligned with your purpose, but that's going to keep you complacent. Because if God's called you to go, you've got to be with someone that supports that, someone that can help you with that journey in whatever way they can help you in to go where you need to go. Because you guys need to understand, the right person adds to your life. The wrong person takes away from your life. We're talking vitality, we're talking enthusiasm, we're talking even just the overall enjoyment of life. Like, that's how serious this is. And I want you guys to understand that. And that's why I really encourage people to join the school community. I'm glad that some people are finally starting to tap in and starting to join. And by God's grace, we're going to have a lot of testimonials coming out for you guys later on. But be one of the few founding members, one of the first few people in there. Be tapped in, join that community, because iron sharpens iron. But I want you guys to understand one thing. When it comes to that complacency that we're talking about, that's another thing too, is they don't have accountability. The men that settle, the men that don't make it to the top of their dating potential, meaning they don't end up getting a godly wife that ends up supporting them in what God called them to be, and they don't end up really being in that satisfying marriage. Those people that end up getting married maybe, but they're not satisfied. That's what I'm talking about. And that's where it comes from, is lacking accountability. Because if you don't have a brother that's going to be transparent with you and let you know, like, hey, I feel like you're settling, or let you know something like, hey, I've noticed that, you're not as on your stuff as you used to be now that you're dating this girl. Maybe they can let you know some things that they see, maybe even red flags. You guys need to make sure that you are around people that are going to put you on game and people that care about you. Because if you have accountability, it's going to help you out. Without accountability, it's going to be so much easier to settle. So, brothers, I touched on a few things, a few reasons why Christian men settle, a few of the dangers, a few of the traps that you guys can see. And I'm telling you guys, if you don't have discernment, women will be one of the biggest traps that you're going to run into. But so be sure to join the school community, because I will put you guys on some game and I want you guys to succeed. So you guys take it easy. You guys stay blessed. Subscribe for more content. See you guys later. Peace out.